Please, something's wrong with my wife. Elizabeth.
What's wrong?
Elizabeth, she passed out.
Stand clear.
We were just talking and everything was fine, and then...
Okay, Elizabeth's blood pressure is dangerously low.
She's bleeding out.
You're gonna be okay, I'm right here.
We've got to get her to the OR.
Okay, I'm gonna come with her.
You can walk with her as far as the doors.
Okay, doctor's gonna pick you right up, Elizabeth. You okay?
Oh my God, that baby can't be losing Elizabeth. Okay, we have to wait, okay? Don't do anything drastic. Elizabeth might pull through.
She has to.
I know what you're thinking. I know. If Elizabeth doesn't make it, should you tell Lucky that the baby is yours? But that would mean that Lucky would lose a wife and he would lose a child. And I know that you agreed to let Lucky raise this baby because you wanted your child to have the best life possible. And Elizabeth wanted this baby to grow up with a happy family with Cam and Lucky, and you agreed to Elizabeth's wishes. You have to honor that now, Jason. You can't step forward now as the baby's father.
Mom. Are you all right?
No.
What? I was monitoring the hospital mainframe and learned of the innocent one's birth. Is the baby okay?
Yeah, it's a boy, and yes, he's fine, but Elizabeth had to have emergency surgery. And it's serious. She might not make it.
That is most sad news. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm very worried about Elizabeth, and Lucky is in love with her, so in love with her. And she and the baby are his entire life, and he's a wreck. Jason's here too.
Oh, how is Stone Cold?
He's worried about Elizabeth. But I'm afraid that if Elizabeth doesn't make it, he's gonna take the baby.
I mean, the little Stone Cold one is his baby.
And Lucky is going to need this child more than ever right now.
Yeah, no, I have the deepest sympathy for your brother.
Spinelli, no more of that. Look, I'm begging you right now. You need to find Jason and convince him that if Elizabeth doesn't make it, he has to leave that baby with Lucky.
Congratulations on the birth of your son.
Thanks.
You know, the Jackal's yet to view the little Stone Cold one. I was thinking maybe we could, I don't know, go down to the nursery maybe?
I'm just trying to stay out of the way. You know, it's weird enough that I happened to stop by the house to check in on Elizabeth.
Right.
I brought her into the emergency room and watched through the glass while they performed the emergency C-section.
I mean, the blonde one said that this little Stone Cold one's okay, though, right?
He wasn't breathing at first. You know, he was so still. And for a moment, I didn't think he made it. I couldn't hear him. You know, but the medical team, they pulled him through, and as soon as I saw him start to squirm, I knew that he was okay, and I was just so relieved. And I looked at Elizabeth, and she was still so pale, and they just rushed her back into surgery. I promised Elizabeth that if anything were to happen to her, I would do what's best for my child. I gave up my baby because I believe, you know, a child needs its mother. Elizabeth wanted to be with Lucky. They were already raising Cam. The baby would be safe. It would have a family, and it would be loved.
That was, when the small Stone Cold was a hypothetical. Now he's real. Have you held him yet?
It was incredible. I looked down at him. I really don't have the words to describe it.
What if Elizabeth dies?
I mean, without Elizabeth, the family she wanted for the baby doesn't exist, and, you know, I'm the father, so...
Yeah, look, the blonde one wanted me to convince you to leave the baby with Lucky, but that wouldn't be right. This child is yours, Stone Cold. You have to claim him.
Okay.
Guy. Yeah. You made me the happiest man in the world, you know that? Just so proud to be your dad. You know, your mommy, she's not here right now, but she's gonna be with us real soon. Yeah. Come on. Hi.
Elizabeth is still in critical condition. If her blood doesn't clot, we may have to perform a hysterectomy.
Elizabeth wants to have more children.
I'm sorry, but at this point, our priority is saving her life. We'll monitor Elizabeth closely, and if more bleeding occurs, we'll have to go back into surgery.
You do whatever you have to do to save her.
Okay.
I just saw her beautiful son. He needs his mother. So does Cam. So do I. Nothing works without you, Elizabeth. Please don't leave me. Please.
Truly awesome and excellent child. You know, it's amazing. He looks just like you. Only cuter. I mean, you're cute too, just a little rough around the edges. Where are you going? Just look at that little face. Big cheeks.
Really, stop. If I keep hanging around here, it's gonna be that much harder for me to give him up.
But don't you want to hold your progeny?
I told you I already held him. Besides, I can't get in that nursery. I'm not listed as family.
Ah, Stone Cold must learn to trust the jackal. Hi.
What do you want?
I'm here representing the Stone Cold one, who, if you will check, is on the list of approved visitors for the Innocent One.
What he means...
I know what he means. Oh, well, now, isn't there something? Dr. Ford, who isn't a gynecologist or a pediatrician, and who has never set foot in the nursery in all the time he's been working at this hospital, has cleared you to visit baby Spencer.
Well, wonders never cease.
Well, far be it from me to contradict the great Dr. Ford. Go ahead. As for you, don't you ever pull a stunt like this again.
I promise you I'm gonna give you the best life I can, whatever it takes, okay? Just remember,